Hello everyone, my name is Robin Hughes and I am a lead instructor in mathematics here at Pennsylvania Highlands Community College, and I will be your ACE liaison. Welcome, or maybe welcome back as an ACE instructor. We are so happy to have you as part of our Pennsylvania Highlands family. In this video, I will explain how assessment data will be collected for our department. Assessment, for some of us, hearing the word gives us chills. But for Pennsylvania Highlands, it is crucial to the successful continuation of our institution. In the math department, you will be responsible for submitting 3 forms of assessment material. 1. Samples of student work. 2. Data from questions assessed by your course. And 3. A narrative about the assessment given. Let's start with samples of student work. You will only be responsible for submitting samples of student work if you are scheduled for a site visit. As an ACE instructor, you will be evaluated on a 3-year rotation. Only those of you who are scheduled to be evaluated this year will be responsible for submitting a sample of A, C, and F student work. This work must be a graded homework assignment, quiz, or test. It must show your corrections, and it must be collected from an ACE student. We are aware that at many times you do not have students enrolled in your course who submit F work. Submit what you have. Again, this work will be collected at the time of your evaluation, so make sure you are prepared prior to the visit. The second component of assessment is the collection of data from assessed questions. This procedure has changed since last year. We no longer will be putting common multiple choice questions on the final exam. Assessed questions will be placed on a quiz or test immediately following the instruction on the assessed outcome. Let's go through the process. Go to the ACE tab on MyPeak. Click on Math. Scroll down to the center of the page. You will find Section 4, Review Handouts, Assessment. Click on Fall 2015 Math Department Assessment Questions. This document contains all of the questions for every math course currently offered at Penn Highlands. Scroll down this document until you find your course. We will use Math Basic Algebra as an example. The outcome being assessed is listed for your information. This does not need to be placed on your quiz or test. The question is to be assessed as shown. Input this question on a quiz or test after you have covered the material. Note, the assessed questions are not multiple choice. Under the question, the answer is listed, followed by a rubric. You will be assigning the numeric value listed in the rubric that matches your student's work. To report the data, use the document F15 Math Assessment Reporting Rubric XLS to report your data. This file can also be found in the same handout section on MyPeak. Upon opening the document, you will see a tab for each course. Click on the appropriate tab, enter your last name at the top. List each student's last name, again, only ACE students. Type in the numeric value for their work. Notice that the spreadsheet off to the right will calculate the percentage passed and failed. Email this document to me, rhughes@pennhighlands.edu. The final assessment piece you will be responsible for is a written narrative about the assessment question and how your class performed. You will use the document Blank Assessment Form, also found in the same handout section on MyPeak. You will complete this form for each course that you teach. Notice that the form asks for basic information, but the crucial component is at the bottom. Please give viable feedback as to how the students did in meeting the outcome and what changes you might make in the future to better reach the outcome. Again, email this form to me upon completion. So to recap, assessment includes 3 components. 1. Student work. 2. Excel spreadsheet with question results. And 3. A written narrative. All assessment information must be sent in by May 13th. All of the instructions I have mentioned here can be found in the review handout section on the ACE page in the document How to Complete Assessment in Math Department. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or suggestions, please contact me via email rhughes@pennhighlands.edu or by phone 814-262-6412. Have a great year, and thank you for being part of our Penn Highlands team.